Welcome back to WantedTube. We've reached day 32. The harsh, unforgiving desert is now a memory, a landscape receding behind him. Our view shifts to Jesus, walking along a dusty road. The scenery around him is changing, transforming slowly from barren rock and windswept sand to ground dotted with sparse, resilient vegetation. Life is returning to the earth, and in a way, he is returning to life, to the world of men. But this time, he is no longer alone. The solitude of his trial has ended, and a new chapter is about to begin. The days of fasting and temptation are over, and the first steps of his ministry are about to be taken. He re-enters the world not with a thunderous announcement or a display of celestial power, but with the quiet humility of a simple traveler. Along the road, he comes across a small group of shepherds, their flock grazing nearby. These men, weathered by the sun and wind, become his first audience. There is no grand pronouncement, no sermon from a mountaintop. Instead, there's a simple sharing of presence. Jesus approaches them not as a master, but as a fellow human being. He sits with them on the dusty ground, listening to their stories of the land, the sheep, and the simple joys and hardships of their lives. He doesn't preach. He connects. He shares a quiet word of peace, a gentle smile, a moment of shared humanity under the vast, open sky. It's in this unassuming encounter that the foundation of his ministry is laid. It's not about spectacle. It's about connection, about seeing and hearing the people right in front of him. The kingdom he speaks of begins here, in the dirt, among the ordinary. As the sun begins to dip lower, casting long shadows across the fields, a profound moment of connection occurs. One of the shepherds, an old man with weary eyes that have seen countless seasons pass, looks intently at Jesus. In this traveler, he sees something more than just a man who has lost his way. He sees a depth, a stillness, a profound peace and wisdom that seems forged in the very fires of the desert they all fear. It's a look of recognition, not of a Messiah, but of a soul that has touched something eternal. Jesus meets his gaze, and in that shared, silent look, an understanding passes between them that transcends words. It's a moment of pure grace, a silent acknowledgement of the divine spark within the human heart. A seed of faith, tiny yet powerful, is planted, not through a miracle, but through a shared look of empathy and truth. The old shepherd's tired face softens, and a flicker of something new, something hopeful, ignites in his eyes. As twilight settles, Jesus rises to continue on his way. He leaves the shepherds not with a set of rules or doctrines, but with a newfound sense of hope, a warmth in their hearts that will linger long after he is gone. The ministry has begun. It started not with a parting of the seas or a voice from the clouds, but with a simple human connection, a shared meal, a listening ear, a look of understanding. It began with the quiet power of presence. This is how the world is changed, not always with a bang, but often with a whisper. Thank you for joining us on this journey. This concludes our series on the days of the fast, from the solitude of the desert to this first, gentle step into the world. We hope this series has been a source of reflection and a blessing to you. We're grateful to have shared this time with you. Thanks for watching.